Hey guys, this is Ballin, and today I want to show you the best kill spots and kill holes on the map Clubhouse and on the map Presidential Plane. Why two maps at once? Well, basically because on Clubhouse I didn't find that many cool spots, and Presidential Plane is quite a small map as well. In the end I found a lot of cool spots, so yeah, let's just start with the spots and enjoy the video, guys. So my first spot is in Cache Room, and this spot is to deny Thermite or Hibana from breaching the hatch in Stock Room, which is right underneath Cache Room. And yeah, you can basically make some holes into the ceiling over here. You can make some other holes to watch the doors over here. So that spot over here would be quite good, and this one over there would be quite good as well. So you can watch both doors. Of course there's one more door, but unfortunately the ceiling above that door is not breachable. And in Cctv Room, which is right next to Cache Room, you can make some holes as well and watch the garage door. So it's quite dark, but you can still see the garage door over there. And since you'll be shooting from above, you will get a lot of headshots, of course, so it is quite cool to catch your enemies by surprise. And yeah, if things get too hot in Cache Room and you have to escape quickly, you can just prepare this little escape route to office, and you can quickly just switch to this position over here. So yeah, in office you can make some holes into the ceiling to watch the kitchen hatch over here from above. So again, you could deny Thermite or Hibana from breaching that hatch over there. Or if it's already open, you can get some nice and easy kills if the enemies are peeking at the hatch. And from this hole over here you can watch the door in kitchen. So again, you will be able to watch it from above, so you can get some nice and easy headshots from this position. And if you shoot another hole into the ceiling at bathroom and bedroom, you will be able to watch the hatch in bar as well. So again, you can shoot enemies that are trying to breach over there from above. Alright, another cool escape route or flank route would be this one. If you damage the window over there, you can easily get into kitchen from the freezer. And if the door is already open, you can of course just run in and you won't be spotted. And yeah, those are the holes that we just made upstairs. So as you can see, they are quite visible, but if you're not really looking for them, you won't really see them. In Cache and Stock Room, they are of course really visible, but the ones in kitchen and bar are hardly visible, so those spots are quite good. Now another really cool spot is this one at the bottom of the stairs. You can just use your impact nade or a shotgun to open this hole over here. So if you're playing upstairs and the enemies are attacking the hallway from that door, you can easily just kill them from above. Alright, this spot right here is quite well known. It is a pixel peek basically, and well, if someone drops down the ladder at blue, or you might as well call it the garage tunnel, you can basically shoot them through this little pixel peek, and of course it's really hard to hit someone from the other side. Now again, in this video I experimented a lot with shields, so here's a quite cool spot you can use with your shield. So basically this one is quite cool to catch your enemies by surprise and watch this angle from over there, so that is quite unexpected. Another really cool spot in Arsenal Room is this one over here. If you use your impact nade to destroy this, you can make a hole into this wall, and basically you can then watch the hallway through this little hole, which is hardly visible from the other side, so that spot can come in quite handy to watch the hallway. Another quite cool spot where you can only get to with a shield is this one in the corner over here. So that can be quite unexpected. So if you want to deny access to the garage, this spot is quite good. This spot over here is really cool to get a nice flank onto your enemies if you are defending strip club. So if they are outside over here or already in the hallway over there, you can easily just get a nice flank by jumping down the balcony above them. Now this spot over here is, well, nice to know. It's not really that important, but basically you can just get up here, and with Gluts it's quite a cool spot. So you can open the window at cash room and the window at the bedroom stairs, and of course with his new thermoscope it is quite a cool spot for Gluts because he can see a lot with the thermoscope right now. So this spot could be useful, but I don't think it will be useful most of the time. But I got another quite cool spot on the outside at construction site. So basically you can rappel over here behind the fence, and you are really hardly visible on this spot, and you can of course watch this hallway then. Moving on, I got a really cool wallbang if the enemies are in bathroom. So basically you can shoot open the ceiling over here, and you can then try to get a good peek onto the guy that is sitting in the shower over here, because very often enemies will be hiding in that shower. Of course you could throw a nade into the shower then from underneath, so that would be quite a good tactic to get him as well. And yeah, so you basically can easily pick this guy then if someone is hiding in the shower. Unfortunately you can't destroy the ceiling on the other side. And now my last spot for Clubhouse is this one over here. So very often you will have defenders standing over there, making it really hard to get to the objective in Arsenal. So basically you can just breach the floor above them or shoot it with box shotgun, and well, you can then watch this door from above, and it is quite hard to defend the hallway then. So you can basically just do it from Arsenal itself then. Alright, now let's move on to presidential plane. So I got a really cool spot for you guys over here. So basically you can get onto this shield and onto the next shield, and then watch the hallway over here from above the barricade. I'll explain this in game now. Now this is kinda hard to do. So basically you need your mate to lay down over here. So you can basically glitch onto this sofa over here, and then you have to place under the shield. I don't place it right here. This would be the nearest position to place the shield, but you have to place it a little bit in front of this position, basically like over here, and then you can basically get onto this shield. It's kind of hard to do actually, and your mate has to put the second shield over here then, and voila, you can then run from this shield to the other shield and stand behind the barricade. But again, this is really hard to do, so it is a cool spot if it works, but you have to practice a lot, and well, you won't be able to use it that often because once you're droned it's not really that good anymore. But no one will actually expect you up there, and it's really hard to see you from the hallway from over there. So it's quite a good spot actually. So you'll be sitting right there, and if someone comes through that hallway, you can easily shoot them, no problem. And same goes for this door. If he comes in that door, you can easily see that. At the barricade there is actually another really cool spot. This one is really easy to use. It is basically a pixel peek, and this pixel peek is quite good actually, because on the one hand you can shoot someone if he's going slow into kitchen, and on the other hand you can see if someone just runs into kitchen, so you'll be prepared. And of course over here we got a cool wallbang. This one is quite well known, but It can be quite helpful if you're roaming upstairs and the objective is downstairs, or if the enemies are going in downstairs. Well, you can basically use this angle to kill them if they are going in at this door or peeking at luggage. Now in luggage I got a quite cool spot. It is not that good because you are quite vulnerable to the backside. So if someone is in cargo, this spot is not really useful, but basically you can't be seen from up there. It's really hard to see you, and you can of course shoot enemies if they're trying to get into luggage. Alright, for cargo I got a quite cool spot with a shield again. So if you open this hatch, it will kind of leave you vulnerable from above, but you can get on a quite cool spot and you might want to use this one. So basically you can just jump down through the hatch onto the shield, and from this spot you can basically glitch onto this cargo container, or you can of course watch the stairs and door from the shield itself, so you'll have a little bit of cover. But of course it's really unexpected that you will be up there, and if you place the shield on the other side you can get onto the other cargo containers as well. So this spot would be even better because you have a little bit of cover and you're not really that exposed to all those angles and the hatch itself. So that spot would be quite cool as well. It is a little bit harder to glitch onto this cargo container, but it is, yeah, a really good spot, I'd say, and it opens a lot of cool angles that you can use. So as you can see, you can even make some nice peek holes to watch the hallway at luggage. Now over here in server room A I got a really cool spot for you guys. I didn't find this one myself. I get this one from a video from Coconut Bra Gaming, and I think he got it from the Dangleberries. So basically what you want to do is you want to open this wall either with a shotgun or with impact nades and place a shield behind it then, and well, you can vault onto the shield and onto this light afterwards then. So you'll get onto this spot, and of course this spot is incredible and no one will ever expect you up there. I just felt the need to include this spot into my video. I'll link the channel of the Dangleberries and Coconut Bra Gaming in my description. So I got this spot from those guys, and they got some amazing spots as well. And yeah, I actually want to include some of their spots with the mirror window glitch. So basically you can vault over the mirror window, but I think that this glitch or bug will be fixed really soon, so I thought no, I shouldn't include those spots into my video as well, because I just think that they will be fixed so soon. But enough for that. If you want to see those spots, go to the Dangleberries channel. But I modified this spot a little bit, so basically if you have two shields you can get onto the other light as well. So yeah. And yeah, in meeting room I found another quite cool spot with the shield. So basically you can get onto the table in meeting room. You couldn't vault onto the table without the shield, so that spot can be quite unexpected. It is not really that good because you're quite vulnerable up there, but if the enemy doesn't expect you on the table, it can be quite unexpected. And over here I got a quite cool spot with the shield as well. So basically you can run onto the shield again and use those peek holes over there to watch the back entrance of the plane. So that can be quite unexpected as well if you're shooting from over there. And well, the peek hole is hardly visible from the hallway, so you can of course make those peek holes on both sides and watch this back entrance of the plane. So yeah, that's it basically for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did so, don't forget to leave a like and feel free to subscribe. See you next time.